A Juba-based legal rights advocacy group called Advocates Without Borders has petitioned South Sudan Supreme Court to abolish the use of the Arabic language in the nation's court system. The executive director for Advocates Without Borders says the country's constitution states that English is the official language, and therefore all court rulings and documents should be written and presented in English. Winnie Serino has more on that story for VOA from Juba.
Aywl Peter, Executive Director for Advocates Without Borders, says his group is concerned that the judiciary is violating the constitution when it comes to speaking English rather than Arabic in South Sudan's courts.
And to be specific, Article 62 of the Transitional Constitution of South Sudan provides that English shall be the official language in South Sudan. There is no mention of Arabic in the Constitution. The Constitution provides for the promotion of local languages. Arabic is not one of the local languages.
Aywl says, although judges can speak any language that the litigants speak, all rulings must be communicated and final judgments written in English.
If they want to use Arabic, then let them go back to the parliament and amend the Constitution. Our problem is not Arabic. Our problem is that when you legislate, legislation should be followed. You cannot legislate, put the law in place, and then you are doing the opposite.
Aywl says the law permits the court to hire translators in cases where the litigants do not understand English, and says the judiciary should have funds for hiring translators. He says the government has spent substantial amounts of money in training staff in the judiciary, interior, and justice ministries how to speak and write English. Aywl says his group filed the petition in September 2017, but has yet to receive any feedback from the Supreme Court. Justice Aywl Peter, acting chairperson at the South Sudan Law Society, says she was informed by an unnamed source that a panel from the judiciary discussed the petition, but the results of the deliberations were not made public. She says the Kir administration has been working for years to ensure that government institutions adopt English as the official language of communication.
The judges from 2006, they were being trained, 2009, 2010. They were being trained by the British Council. Those who did not have English background were trained in Khartoum or in Egypt, Arab pattern. So there was a process. And there was Judicial Studies Institute of Uganda, JCI, was also training them on the legal drafting and legal English.
Perpetua acknowledges that while the Constitution states that English is South Sudan's official language, simple Arabic unites more people because it is the main commercial language and the one spoken by most security agents. In any event, she says the petition should be addressed.
We don't know why it is delaying. The principle, the maximum of law, you know it, that when you delay something too much and then it loses meaning, whether that justice is already been achieved. So when you delay, you deny people, because you deny so many people from that justice because of language barrier. So we would wish, as South Sudan Law Society, that the judiciary quickens up on the decision.
South Sudan in Focus tried several times without success to obtain a comment from the judiciary. Deputy Chief Justice John Karowich declined to comment, saying only the Chief Justice is authorized to speak on behalf of the judiciary. Chief Justice Chan Rech Madut is said to be on leave. For VOA News, I am Winnie Serino in Juba.